Hello? Hello, it's Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Again, already. I don't know where time is going, it's weird. But today, we are finally live with Oniria Crimes. Now, this is a promo game. It is a noir pixely point and click, which just looks adorable, where you solve crimes in dreams. I mean, come on. It is published by Badland Publishing and developed by C. Colmaz. Came out on the 3rd of December, and it's, as I already said, a point and click. Point and click visual novel noir thingy, which no one's managed to complete yet, but only 10 people have played, so we will try. So I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm going to give it a good couple of hours, and we will see whether we do another stream, though I do want to do story time on Thursday, because it'll be Christmas Eve, and I think that'll be quite cool. So I will... Oh, thank you for the host, Alkesh, Leaky, SK, and Dopey. So yeah, it'd be cool to do a story time on Christmas Eve. I am not sure which story time. I have a couple, so I will have a look through. Whoop. Hi Dan, it's not Minecraft with cigarettes. Also, hi Kai. Steam sale, yes. And hi Ray. Oh, and thanks for hosting the channel, Dave. So, we will press A to synchronize, and switch over. Yeah, 2060. The main cities of the world have been submerged underwater. In this new era, communication through dreams led to the founding of the first Oniric city. Palace of Desires is an evolving city where humanity's dreams converge. Just got an eyelash in my eye. Welcome to Oniria, the land of dreams. Most dreamers have gathered into guilds and live out a happy second life. I'll have a look at the chat in a minute. Oniria is about to hold its first democratic elections, while dark forces are waiting in the shadows. Sorry, eyelash in my eye is not good. The largest guild, the Triple Star, and its leader Tiberius have governed Palace of Desires with an iron fist since it was founded, preventing invasions by the Kaboo, the native inhabitants of dreams. With the popularization of the Lalave method and the massive influx of dreamers into the Palace of Desires, the public are demanding change. The first ever elections have just been called. That's where I'm glad there's a delay. In a series of mysterious crimes is threatening the delicate harmony among the guilds. I'm liking the music already. Also, hi everyone! I see also an IMA. The Rounders, an independent organisation not affiliated with the guilds, which works in the background to safeguard order and justice, has started to mobilise their agents to unmask the guilty parties and prevent chaos. At least I think it said chaos. I don't know why I want to prevent chaos. I like chaos. Let's hope everyone is doing well this fine Tuesday. It is a fine Tuesday because I am streaming and this is a purple game. I'm liking the purple game. Oh. Stupid eyelash under my contact lens is like really makes it really hard to read. Oh, pretty. Okay, Dreamfall chapters. Oh god, I gotta finish that game. Like, as in, like, replay it twice because I had, yeah. I was streaming it back when I started streaming and then lost half my VODs, so yeah. And oh no, it's not Naima, it's a Dan. Pizza, doggo, and holiday coming up. Oh no, Leaky! Hi, Leaky. Anything about Unpacked Existence? Ah, Ray? What happened, Ray? Because, oh, I'm betting you can't travel because stupid thingy and there's a whale in the sky. Yeah, I think I got part way. I think I'm possibly supposed to press like something. I'm just gonna finish. Right. Yeah, that sucks. But I mean, everyone seems so surprised by this whole tier 4 thing. You just managed to, but aren't you in Australia? So isn't it like better over there? Or is that, I know that New Zealand is not Australia, but it is larger than England, and thus, you know, people are this less squished together. I'm supposed to press something, I think. Ah. Hello? Hello? Ah. I pressed something. There we go. Oh, you just had an outbreak, right? But I mean, people are getting in arms about the whole like. Wow, that's the first time a game started on 0 sound. Speed. Can I bring it down because I want to read it? There we go. We can always change it back. There we go. So, this is Oniria Crimes. Yes, everyone's like so surprised, and I'm like, did you really expect that the virus was going to go? Oh, it's Christmas! Fine, have 5 days. Really? I didn't. That's why I have Christmas food and Christmas presents in the tree and everything sent out. You know, I was all prepared for here. So, yeah. Oh, you had a game start on 0 Sound the other day too. Weird. Yeah, very weird, Kai. But yeah, no, I need to go back to Dreamfall. So many games I need to go back to. I'm gonna try and clear out some of my backlog this Christmas. Being as I don't have to travel. I hate traveling at Christmas. It's always so horrible. So it's nice not to have to travel. And bonus points, I get all the roast potatoes and all the pigs in blankets myself. I'm going to be so stuffed. It's going to be ridiculous. But I don't care. So anyway, we should probably do something of this game. So yeah, I'm imagining a little bit like Dreamfall. Oh, pigs in blankets are sausages wrapped in bacon. Start scan of an Eric space. It's like Dreamfall meets Minecraft. And I'm getting a little bit of Fez. Oh god, yeah, last year. It was terrible. It was absolutely ridiculous. And I hate it. And I've never had a good Christmas travel. It's a shame that the body disappeared. I hope this information can help Santos finally capture the serial killer. Okay. No, I understood what you meant. I don't know whether that went faster or slower. I would have thought text speed 1 would be slower. Hi, Oniria. Access authorization for Detective Santos. Rounders Oneric Crime Unit. Adjust Oneric illumination level. I don't want to go blind. Way better. Hi, Santos. Identify yourself for the system. Access control noob. Hello. Inspector Torres here from Awakeland Relations at your service. What kind of lingo is that? Technology is clearly not your thing, Inspector. Not really, to be honest. Are you up for this? Yes. Looks like we're in for a tough night. Another body has been found in the Collector's District. Someone called Jacob Blau. Wow, how many is that now? 4? This one makes 4. Yeah. Are we going to the crime scene? We don't need to, thanks to our synaptic technology. Just load Oniria reality on the monitor. You got this, or shall I do it? Let's see. Prepare case PD/GC-/088 for virtual loading. Start Oniric Visor OR. Shucks, looks like the body is already dematerialized. Dematerialized? Does that always happen? Yeah, dead bodies dematerialize in an area. So we can't investigate the crime scene? Things ain't so bad. There's a lot of objects in the room. We just have to ask them. Hold on a minute. Objects? That's right, they are key witnesses. Everything in an area is alive. Oh god! It's, Forbidden Anne meets Dreamful Chapters. In the Minecraft style. A little bit fez. And how do we interrogate them? Just click on them. Great, we'll ask the objects and look for suspects. Okay, we're gonna ask the objects. Pet collar. Pet collar. That little beast is gonna get it when I get hold of her neck. Look, she might bare her teeth before going for a walk with Jacob. I couldn't care less. But should she bite me as if I was an oppressive object? I won't forgive that. I thought we had something special. Disappointing. It must be difficult for a pet and her collar to get along. Don't get fixated on unimportant things. Tough! I'm gonna point and click on everything. I don't care if it's unimportant. This statement reveals a key deed for resolving the case. Broke her collar after fighting Jacob. Innocent. Guilty. Innocent. Ooh, green box. I can read your thoughts, friend. That's right. I am just a regular green box. But don't think that you're going to be able to open everything. You might think that all the spaces are empty, or that all voxels are square. I assure you that if something is missing, it's because a pirate stole it. Non-squared voxels? Is that possible? Let's not discuss that now. Non-empty holes? Important objects can leave a mark. You have to look at what you can't see too. The green box uses... I don't know. Oh, soft toy cat. I don't know what that blue-eyed skinny was thinking by leaving me here. So afraid of heights. Should I report her for animal cruelty? Ay, scrap. Do soft toys suffer from vertigo? Everything is possible in an area, noob. The important thing is that it describes someone with access to this room. A girl. Ooh, okay. Picture. Alright. Soft toy unicorn! What do you mean, unicorn? Here we go again. Enough is enough, really. Me, a wonderful, soft and helly doggy toy reduced to a simple mythical creature. I'm the best voxel portrait ever made of Laika, the red-armoured Kabu descended from the ruling race of the island of nightmares. nightmares. Well, that didn't go down well. Intellidoggies have their pride. Okay. Cabu, by the Anaric, took caboose. The original inhabitants of Oniria are said to be capable of inducing altered states of consciousness among dreamers called nightmares. There's evidence that some Cabu can befriend or become fond of advanced Oneironauts. One of the first editions of the Oniric Creatures Encyclopedia. I think I saw a similar one in the Rounders Library. Sure, it is one of the Dreamer students' bedside books. It's as heavy as a brick, it could even kill someone. Red Book. In the year 1878, I took my degree of Doctor of Medicine to the University of London and proceeded to Netley to go through the course prescribed for surgeons in the army. Having completed my studies there, I was duly attached to the 5th Northumberland Fusiliers as an assistant surgeon. The victim had a good taste in books. I'm surprised that you are able to read during dreams. Only skilled Oneironauts can master that. Well, you didn't take me on as a rounder for my good looks, right? Yellow Book. It is not without a certain emotion that I begin to recount here the Oniric adventures of Joseph Rouletabille. I always get excited when I read my first phrase, with good reason. I am the alternative story that the great Gaston Leroux wrote in Oniria. Few know that books like me exist, and one of them is a pirate. This pirate guy knows a thing or two. But what does it mean by books like me? Books written during dreams. Books written during dreams? Yes, books in dreams that the author never ended up writing in a wakeland. The most valuable ones are kept in the Oniria Grand Library. Ooh, the pirate. A pile of diaries. When you know how to keep a secret, it ain't easy. That girl can read us surreptitiously as much as she wants, but we will always know Jacob better than she will. But you are different. How much are you willing to pay? Is this pile of paper trying to blackmail me? Turn a new page, detective. You can't hack these. Very funny. Ooh. Okay. Oh, chessboard. I miss Kasparov. I remember his first match against Deep Blue in Philadelphia in 1996. The way he moved my pawns sends shivers down me. I have only felt that in the hands of that old pirate that Jacob has been playing, drinking and laughing with for years. Looks like Santos has a pretty impressive looks like Jacob has a pretty impressive chess rival. I bet those two really got into trouble when they got drunk. Okay, so White Books. If you think Tolkien had a great imagination, think again. He was a daydreamer and a first-class Oneironaut. Not many dreamers have dreamed up books as great as us, even though our protagonist is so small. Isn't that right, my precious? I really, really need Reese to read that in Gollum's voice, because I cannot do that. Holy cow, an Oniric first edition of the Tolkien trilogy? It will actually be precious, after all. If Tolkien really was a dreamer, then that's for sure. Don't you believe in the phenomenon of hyperfantasy, detective? Psychology has yet to acknowledge excessive daydreaming. Freud originally suggested a few lines of research, but progress has been limited. Hey, retro console! Faulty label gives me hope. You never know. I might be able to go to my true home next time I leave here. Rumour has it I'm not the only one returned to Jacob by that pirate. Good thing is that many of us are freed afterwards. Let's cross our cables. Its true home, so that object was originally dreamed somewhere else. And it gave us a good witness statement about Jacob and the pirate's relationship. Okay, green box. We already did the green box. Oneric's Cube! So here I am, the classic Onirix cube you would expect to find in any geek's room. Jacob? I'm still waiting for him to get his hands on me. Appearances can be deceptive, that's for sure. So you don't play with the items in the Collector's Guild? We rounders don't play with the evidence either, noob. Oi, robot! Have you ever heard of Oniria's Prime? Well, I'm a faulty copy from the 80s. Somewhat unique and special. I'm worth my weight in gold, and that old pirate-looking dude with 3 months beard growth knows it. I would say that pirate fits with the profile of a suspect. This place is full of imaginary beasts by the looks of it. We've got to pick the top. Okay, what's this? White box. The downside to having a lock is that you don't get open much and you get left alone in some corner. Sure, Jacob sometimes only uses me, like the other day when he was constantly opening and closing me to organise his secrets. Men are so fickle. Any good at opening locks, Torres? You can't call that a lock detective. Dawn. Hello, hello, hello. Inside the white box. Inside the white box, Jacob seems really tough, but he's actually really very caring. He keeps bits of dreams that he wants to remember inside me. Like when that Intelli egg popped up with a lovely little black head. Oh, like I was always so obedient and metallic. I had always wondered how Intellidoggies were born. I don't know why someone would want one of those nightmares as a pet, but they're adorable. The Oniria Times writers wouldn't really agree with you, Detective. So yeah, I'm intrigued. I like detective-y things, so this is going to be fun. Hopefully everyone else is having fun, and you know, very least we get some chill Joe time and, you know, hang out and all that. Hope everyone is doing as well as they can. Born in captivity. Blue cube. My soul is painted like the wing of the butterfly since I met her. I feel empty when she's not around. Just seeing myself reflected in the blue of her eyes gives me the true meaning of existence. And you know what? She comes to see me in secret. Her love fills this cavern with light. So, Jacob wasn't the only one that dreamed about this room. Security isn't that great in the Collector's Guild apartments. Okay. We have Dreaming Rangers. Dreaming Rangers. Woo! They're Dreaming Rangers. There are posters all over the Pasadizes. The second movie is due to premiere. Dreamer and movie star. That's the life. Hold on there, noob. Dreaming Rangers are the elite force of the Rounders. Are you kidding me? Not at all. Not many aeronauts are capable of dealing with supreme level kaboo. Wow, I always thought they were actors. Pet leash! Like her is elegant. It's an honour to be part of her outfit. When we go for a walk, her metallic skin shines like onyx under her light red armour. Things have really changed recently. That Jacob guy treats her like an attack dog. It's terrible. The horror! The horror! I'm wondering whether she literally is an attack dog. An Intellidoggy's jaw is big enough for that, to be honest. Is this pet food bowl? My favourite moment of the day is when Jacob opens a can of Intellidoggy food, adds water and gives it a stir and fills me with a decent amount of pepperoni pizza. I love it when the fat spills all over my bowls. But the best thing is when Micah licks everything clean. Just look at the Intellidoggy's taste. Quality Eric feed. Quality? A diet of just pizza can't be healthy, even in dreams. I see you take notes. What a throwback. Sure, every self-respecting investigator has their own notebook. I may be a noob in an area, but I still got my methods. The downside to an analog method is you can't make a backup. Why would I want to make a backup of my notebook? Well, let's make use of it now that you have it. We need to create a hypothesis for each suspect. This means looking at the information in your notebook and marking 2 lines that could either frame the suspect or put them in the clear. Excuse me. Keep investigating if you can't find 2 suitable lines. Yep, I'm keeping investigating. I haven't looked at everything yet. I have the advantage of knowing your habits, my dear Jacob. But never fear, my lips are sealed. Sounds like one of Sherlock Holmes's cryptic sayings. No wonder this is a portrait of the great Douglas Wilmer. Let's see what this picture is hiding. Ooh, hello, safe. You know what's the worst thing about being a safe? No one visits. You may be lucky and be able to look the other way, but there isn't much to see in general. It's mind-blowingly boring, not even a look, as if you don't exist. We have solved the case of a mysterious picture, Detective. Elementary, noob. The traditional safe combination puzzle. Let's look for a hidden clue in the room to open it. Okay. Okay. Oniric landscape. Micah spends downtime looking at me. Maybe she dreams of long walks in the shadows of the scorched forest, her ancestral home. I love this post-romantic Oniric picture. I wouldn't like to be in such a nightmarish place at night time. Yep. Mediocrity knows nothing higher than itself, but talent instantly recognizes genius. You! Palace of the Desires is not just any city in an area, it is actually the only city. Every street you dream you are on, there it is, just on the other side of the window. You know what? I still don't know how to fully accept that every dream is connected. It may seem incredible, but you are looking out onto a city made from humanity's dreams. So Oniria is a mirror image of what we now call Awakeland, right? Awakeland, formerly known as the real world, is our reality when we are awake. And Oniria is the reality of dreams. But what about those that are awake right now? Are they asleep in Oniria? No. Are you crazy? Those that are awake simply aren't connected to this plane. Robot poster. I am Jacob's favourite poster. Look at the splendor of this EVA 01 unit. You can't deny that you are looking at the most powerful robot in the galaxy. He looked at me last before he died. Not at that skinny girl who hasn't been here for a couple of days, by the way. That's a stroke of luck. This is a key witness for the case. It's amazing how useful jealousy can be for an investigation. Oniria Times. Number 333. Palace of Desires, Wednesday, December 12th, 2066. Price 0.90 AE. IntelliDoggies under suspicion. This newspaper has evidence of a possible IntelliDoggie revolt. Many Onironauts have adopted these Kaboo pets in recent months in Palace of Desires. Is having an IntelliDoggie dangerous? Are you safe with your pet? Morale is on a knife edge after the incidents with the IntelliTuners. Serial killer strikes again. Dreamers are living in fear after the 3rd victim. What is it about the Collector's District that makes it a target for the killers? The first Oniria collections. Unbelievable as it might seem, but Tiberius, leader of the Triple Star, has bowed to public pressure and met with the leaders of the most influential guilds in the Palace of Desires to call the first Oniria collections. This newspaper managed to get an interview to find out why. His stance is that if Onironauts want democracy, then so be it. The latest issue of the Oniria Times, best-selling newspaper in dreams. Ideal for Onironauts that find joining the digital revolution difficult. There's nothing like a printed newspaper, the smell of the ink, the feel of the paper, the madness on your fingers. These are the things that virtual reality addicts like you don't understand. That's a load of crap. Information is information. Anyway, they are always peddling sensationalism nowadays. That and Teledoggy's story would keep you up at night. Just thinking about it makes my hair stand on end. Those beasts give me the creeps. That depressive cuboid might say otherwise, but I'm the only light here. However, I must admit the girl's face lights up every time she sees Jacob. That would be exonerating. Although crimes of passion are the second most common cause of homicides in an area, murder out of jealousy, that idea is developing further. Hey, pile of CDs. This is exploitation, boss! We back copies of rights, not even one day off that month. That Jacob keeping our noses to the grindstone, it ain't fair! Do objects have workers' rights in Oniria? No, and neither do you, noob. We should stop saying noob, it's kind of... Video game CD. I can't believe it. I really can't. I'm an expert in firearms too. It was like doing one of my scenes, a real blast. There was this old dude, gun in hand, threatening the kid. I don't like being cheated, he said. Just like that gangster movie. We have a clue about the possible weapon used for the crime detective. You sure knew? I wouldn't really trust the statement of a shooter. Train with your IntelliDoggy online skills course. Discover fun exercises with your pet, learn to avoid their bites and how to bond better. 5th edition, Tiberius training, supported by the Kaboo Foundation, Oniria Practicals. 3 dime a dozen an online course so your pet doesn't bite you. You know nothing, John Noob. Kaboo bites are potentially fatal in an area. It's not looking good for the doggy. Cool, right? Only just a real great wallpaper from the definitive game about the LHC, better known as the Large Hadron Collider, coming soon to your devices. Hey, you're just in time. I needed a volunteer to show the whole of Oniria that my new encryption system is flawless. My 3D Oniria code is the latest thing in security. Let's see what you're made of. Let the challenge begin. Wow, this computer looks like it is encrypted with a cubic code. And you knew that just from a glance, so it's true what they say. What? Who says? That you are a great Oniria Hacker. Sure, I ain't no digital dummy like some others. Yeah, no need for that. God, look, this is a cubic encryption. I would never have guessed that. Each cube represents a data sector. We can obtain information by clicking on them. Sector is clean when it disappears. Change of color means it is next to a security sector. If an alarm goes off, it means it was a security sector. Press the B button to isolate a security sector. Hacking the computer requires isolating all the security sectors. Okay. Oh no. Security system triggered. Can't you bypass it? No, we have to start over. Well, I wasn't sure what I was doing, so... Oops, there we go. Isolated. It's like 3D Minesweeper. Oops. It's getting easier and easier each time, though. Yay! Great. Computer hacked. This is... I got an achievement. I hacked Jacob's computer. This is what... You don't need to know how to program to be a hacker. See, even I can do it. Oh. You're a pro. I never doubted you at all. Let's cut to the chase. I stored detailed information on strange, rare, and possible Oniric object acquisitions, purchases, and sales. Acquire is obviously a euphemism. You know what Jacob was like. Well. So dealing in relics. I remember when I was born. It was a sunny morning in a Tokyo Dream Show, and a powerful light blinded me. That image left an indelible impression on my negative. Jacob and a girl with blue eyes were posing dressed as Japanese people. Yeah, it was a nifty tape based on Minesweeper. A couple of otakus, there's more to this than just a friendship. Whoa! Thanks for the raid, boy! Party of 17! Nice one. Hello, everyone. So... I don't know whether I should wait, whether people get hit with a ad at the beginning. I'll wait to explain what the game is. So I'm just going to take a drink of tea. Hi, BX. Hi, everyone. Hi, other raiders. Thank you also for the host of all. So this is Oniria Crimes. It is a noir point-and-click detective story, and it's really quite fun so far. I mean, we've literally just been clicking on all the objects in the room and reading their stories, but hey, we've had a couple of puzzles, and we're going to solve a crime, so, you know, always good. Came out on the 3rd of December. Developed by C. Kolmos, and published by Badland Publishing. And it is really quite fun. So yes. More to this than just a friendship. Oh, the girl is as pretty as Nagisa Furukawa. Yeah, so now we get Japanese names that I can't pronounce. Sorry. There's some resemblance. You're right, you look more like Tomoya Detective. Okay, shares a secret otaku passion. So this is relevant. It's relevant. It's the pet collar. It is a dropped CD. I feel for Jacob, but he's not up to it. Sure, some will say that Ron Gilbert went too far, but let's put the cards on the table. The grog puzzle isn't that hard. There's no need to be like that and toss me on the floor. Totally Monkey Island. Do we have an abused Oniric object department? Don't even dream about it. Murder already creates enough paperwork. Cha. That's life. Spend the entire day supporting bums to end up thrown up on the floor indiscriminately. That poor intelli doggy locked in all day, strewing at my feet. I would never thought that a Kaboo could become dominated like that. What a crappy life. Oh, and thanks for the host, Jess. Never crossed my mind that a chair's life could be so depressing. Oniric pets don't seem to live a great life either. Okay, carpet. Cleaning is not a priority here, to be honest. Dirt keeps accumulating between the fibres in my circles. It is very meta. There was something earlier in something I was playing earlier, or possibly, and I was like, yay, it's a reference to a thing that I know. Not sure if it's dirt, but I bet there is something there. Detective's gut feeling. Hello? Note. Last night, to deal with the stress, I decided to make a cake. At The other day there was a threefold increase in freight running through here. He's not very trustworthy, so it could have just been loneliness, but 3 score packages. It was just asinine. I hope Jacob never finds out. Okay. Doesn't something in this text seem a bit strange, noob? My instinct tells me that it's one of the word puzzles that hides numbers. Hi, Alkesh! The classic coded note that hides the combination to a safe. That's what I was thinking as well. Last night, to deal with the stress, I decided to make a cake. The other day there was a 3. Fold interest in a rate. Okay, so 2, 2, 3, 8, 1, 3, 9. Okay. I think I'm taking it a bit too literally with the 2s. Okay, so deal with the so 3, 8, 2. I'm gonna write this down. 3, 8, 2, 1, 3, 9. I think it was a 6-letter code. Gosh, it's online. Have we looked at everything else in here? Did we look at the bed? Jacob likes reading while being rocked to and fro. There's nowhere better to devour a book than a quality bed like this one. Yo. A floating bed. It's the latest thing in Oniric decoration. Exclusively designed for dreamers by Maison de Rêve. Okay, so, and silhouette. I bet I'm one of the best crime scene silhouettes you've ever seen in an area. Shame I can't tell you much about the body they used as a model. I just remember the dude was barefoot. Undoubtedly excellent artwork when it comes to crime scene chalk drawings. How much would you bet that they chose it for the next exhibition at the Criminology Museum? Shame the body dematerialized before the scene was recorded. And what happens if you die in dreams? Nothing if it's a normal dream, but things are different if it is a lucid dream using the la lave method. Experiencing psychological shock is very likely, and you can even fall into a coma. Or die in the worst case scenario. This is serious business. Do you think the serial killer wants to take out their enemies? Not really. Signs are that theft was the main motive. Victims we've found appear to be collateral damage for them. Okay, so I think, unless the desk is one, there's a little hole there that I can't seem to inspect, but let's get the safe open. Okay, so 3, 8, 2, 9. There we go, click. White collar detective. You open the safe. So you're a voyeur too. Heh, join the club. Let's see what I can offer you. A couple of porn mags? Meh, no one is shocked by that nowadays. You're in luck though. I have something much more exciting. The authenticity certificate for an amazing video game. Look at this. The safe is full of authenticity certificates for Oniric relics. How much could this all be worth, detective? Enough to make it illegal. Hello. Okay. Right. Okay. Nice to aspire for a change. Please, Please don't close me. I want my sections to get a bit more air. Okay, so they go dull when you're when you've inspected them. Rolled up carpet. Thanks for rolling me up. You just helped me in my fight against dust. All my circles, thank you. So I think that's everything. So I'm guessing this means we should have enough information. I'm gonna go with she's in love and robot poster hasn't seen her in days. And the green box accuses him of theft. And the shooter sees, sorry, he's probably guilty. There's also broke her collar after biting Jacob, and her bite can prove fatal. I'm not sure. Well, if I get it wrong, I can always do it again, can't I? Okay, so let's just go for it. Later. I read your report. I was surprised to receive it by Omel. What do you think? Did I do a good job? I wouldn't say good is the right choice of word. I wasn't really sure about some of the details, to be honest. Details? You're lucky the entire crime scene is backed up with all the deets of the investigation. I didn't do well then, oops. You can check this oniric reality every time you want to examine a case more closely. Awesome. Yeah, and I reckon you should get on with it right away. Okay, so we missed 4 testimonies. We missed 2 clues. How could we miss stuff? We inspected everything. It is unsolved. Oh no. Best to start again. Oh dear. Now let's continue. We can always... I will come back. Yes, dang. Life tonight. Dreaming Rangers. Yeah, I know. My detective skills were terrible. Thanks for coming, detective. The threat is still here. There was an attempt on my life. Please be careful. Don't worry, I'm a tough nut to crack. You've been very brave, but you should leave now. I'm going to end this once and for all. Excuse me. Stop there! Oh no! Santos! I'm fairly certain that's the pirate. The case of the blue suite. That's weird. Santos isn't here yet, and the Hotel Ritz investigation can't wait. An anonymous call raised the alarm after a body was found in a suite. I'll have to start while I'm waiting for her to arrive. I have no choice. Hi, Oniria. Access authorization for Inspector Torres. Rounders Oniria Crimes Unit. Prepare case PD/HR/171 for virtual loading. Start Oniria Advisor OR. Good evening, Special Agent Jasmine. I imagine that you've been informed that I will help you with this investigation. Boy, I'm Torres. Yeah, we were expecting you. Wait, you're a Tilanian, right? I'm Maya Jian, daughter of Longjing, heir to Hugong, the Green Tea Dream, aka Jasmine, captain of the Tilanians of the Northern Rounders representative. Wow. Where is Detective Santos? I was wondering that myself. Catch me up, Inspector Torres. Well, they found the body of a famous geisha in Hotel Ritz. You're referring to Miss Jiang, honorary member of the Tea Masters Guild. Yeah, that's it. Well, let's leave the details to one side for now. We are connecting to the crime scene in real time. Oh, I wasn't told that this would be a remote investigation. Well, I just found out. Let's see if I can use this gadget properly. I'm not great with connection protocols. New recruit standards have really dropped. I'm doing my best. This is my second night on the job. Focus. We have to resolve the crime before the inert body dematerializes. I think I got it. Connect the monitor to see if we're in time. Good. Luckily the body is still there. Wow, luxury hotels sure have the glamorous touch even in dreams. Let's not waste any more time, Inspector Torres. Let's start the investigation. Okay, let's start with the body. Let's see, the body is in the fetal position. The legs are tied, but the arms aren't. The blood flows from her neck. It's a clean cut from a blade. There aren't any other wounds. Good analysis. You're not totally uninformed like those great wave laveros. Laveros? Human dreamers that use the la lave method to access Oniria. It's a disgrace. True Onirians don't use that disgraceful devious method to achieve lucidity. About that. Never mind. Excuse my manners. Oh, look. Miss Jiang is wearing a white naga, dubang, normally worn underneath the kimono. Isn't that somewhat normal to wear at home? No way. Miss Jiang should be dressed in a yukata, a patterned Japanese robe. Maybe she just took off the kimono and didn't have time for anything else. But it's worrying that she's dressed in white, the ritual colour of the deceased. I'm still fresh. I spilt recently. It's right. I'd say around 2 hours, given how thick the blood is and the room's temperature. So the killer is somewhere nearby. Are we sure that this is a murder? How could it not be? I am nothing like those floozies that fall at the slightest touch. You don't believe it? Come on, click again. You know you want to. What a rude way to incite violence. Oh, no, don't tell me that. Miss Xiang's blood. What happened here? That's what I would like to know too. My word, that chair. Left door. I am delighted with these occupants. It's been years since I was opened and closed so much. Swinging on my hinges. That director is wonderful too, as she always makes sure that my hinges don't squeak. So, the Geisha Suite and the Opera Theatre Director's Room are connected. Isn't it normal for humans to travel and work together? Maybe. But the director's attitude makes me suspicious. Oh wait, we've gone Scottish now. I was trying to do sort of Cockney, which was very bad. So, yeah. And now it's gone Scottish. So, yeah. I could write ever-ending haikus about how beautiful Miss Tian was, but an image says more than 1,000 words. There is beauty in everything, but not everyone can see it. I'll buy that. The victim? Psh. Why are we oh-dearing again, Dan? I'm your drawer if you love a manicure. Be astounded with my superb collection of tweezers, scissors, nail clippers, and other tools of torture. I don't like torture. Small right drawer. Oh, that's nothing compared to Tilani manicure tools. Oh, the accent. Yeah, sorry. Guardian isn't my thing either. Thanks. I saw the director come in after Miss Yang died. She got in such a fright that she ran off, and I haven't seen her again. Well, you finally know who made that anonymous call to us. Oh my god, there's so many drawers. Let's start at the bottom. There isn't much to glean here. I'm emptier than a hotel during a pandemic. Oh dear. Every perfume that you can dream of is here. They have come from every corner of Oniria. I keep the most exquisite aromas that Miss Jiang received from her admirers. She said that water has the best aroma, but the director is crazy about me. What a stunning collection of impossible objects. You may be unaware, Inspector, but one of the meanings of Jiang is scent. Her admirers have always tried to outdo each other to gift her the perfume of her dreams. Although someone else actually appreciated them. Nothing to ponder here. I am just the drawer where Ms. Jiang stores her makeup. Thanks, buddy. Oh, hello. What a load of nonsense. It looks like one of those secret generic codes from the Tea Masters Guild. I'm going to take a screenshot. This will be relevant. I'm the hair drawer. My hairpins are top. You'll totally freak out with these cushy bands, tsumami, bows, Kansashi, ornaments and tiaras, and don't forget the 3 combs that the Collectors Guild gifted to Miss Diang. They are to die for. Oh, what beautiful kanji. Kansashi. The what? I don't think I understood even a word from that entire list. They are ornaments used for traditional Japanese hairstyles, Inspector. Xiang had one of the most valuable collections in all Oniria. It is amazing how a Tilani can know so much about hairpins. Okay. Has a good drawer with strange objects. I house a real treasure, the most beautiful Himitsu Bako dreamed by the master Ryugoro Kawa. Let's see if you can discover its secret. Translation, please. It is a Japanese magical box. It has a hidden opening mechanism in its marquetry. Best I leave it to you. Hello. Oh, it is a very beautiful Himitsu Baku. Let's open it to find out what kind of secrets Miss Jiang kept hidden. May give us a clue about the motives behind her death. Okay. Okay, please. Right, joystick to rotate the box. Click on suspicious locations to look for hidden buttons. Okay. All sides, top and the bottom, don't normally have buttons. Oh, hello. Is this supposed to make any sense? Yeah. Absolutely no clue what we're supposed to do here. Let's have a look at other stuff. Not rude, totally disrespectful. Being used as a hiding place was a step too far. I mean, it ended up being left really untidy. And since then, something has been removed from the stitching from the hems. The hems? That does sound rude. I am not very familiar with the idiosyncrasies of textiles, but it seems to be annoyed about something. You hope to find light if you draw back a curtain. You're right there. A genius of a brother may really believe his own hype, but I'm more comfortable. Miss Jiang loved staring at the sky while she recited haikus, that's the truth. It was always her favourite while reading the Oniria Times. Well, what disappointing sofas given how cool the floating furniture is at Maison de Rêve. We have a saying in China, to become a dragon you must suffer like an ant. What do you mean in China? I always thought you were Kaboo. That's a common mistake among great wave dreamers. Tilianins are the dreams of tea plants. We discovered Oniria much earlier than most humans. Didn't know plants could dream. We can, and we have a 1,000-year-old tradition of plant neuromancy. There's Jack, the real danger. This newspaper has accessed classified information about the strange circumstances surrounding the death of Jane McLeod, a member of the Collectors Guild and supposed victim of the serial killer. Shocking evidence indicates that he was actually attacked by his Kabu pet. Is there really a serial killer among us? Is the Palace of Desires still a safe place for dreamers? Why aren't we being told the truth? We'll be keeping digging until we uncover the truth about this nightmare conspiracy. Woo! Reese! Hi, Reese! And thank you for the wholesome raid. Miss Jiang in Opera Theatre. The election campaign to choose the first president of Palace of Desires begins with a fantastic show. The famous Oniria geisha will entertain us with her dance of the spring. So, everyone who's just joined, this is the Oniria Crimes. It is a point-and-click pixel noir detective game. It is very good. I'm not very good at solving the crimes, but hey, so far, you know. So this is the Oniria Times, number 324, Palace of Desires, Thursday, December 12th, 2121. Crimes? Crimes. Climax of the Telekinetic Basketball League. The much-awaited clash between the teams from the Eternal... Whoa! 2 seconds. Eternal Scar from the Triple Star Guild will take place tomorrow in the Grand Oniria Stadium. All eyes are on the lightning-quick point guard, David McLeod, who has vowed to take his team to victory in honor of his murdered brother. Fulfilling his promise would make this the first time Tiberius' team didn't win the cup. Wow! Thank you very much, Jessie. That said Jessie. Not Mum. Thank you very much, Jessie, for the 10 gift subs. Much appreciated. And congrats to the Chuck Norris, Total Blank, BX, Raider Beers, The Caffeinated, hey Charlotte, Xbox Guy Forever, and Laser Lace. Oh, and Major Bash, and Trill, yeah. And for the emotes. And thanks for the hosts, Ima, Paul, and Jesse. And hi, Mr. Cornus. Everyone is happening. Everyone is happening. I really appreciate all the support, Jesse. I mean, we did guess it was you a while ago, but we really appreciate it. Okay. Ooh. A lot of people are going to be upset about the cancellation of Miss Jiang's show. I've heard that the tickets cost a fortune. 300 arenas for the cheaper ones, but a shock to the electoral process in particular. I don't really understand. Dan, you're over my text! I don't really understand the modern Oniria politics of the Palace of Desires. Tiberius's guild, the Triple Star, is very renowned and revered. He has ruled Palace of Desires fairly and firmly up to now. But the public are unhappy. They say he's a dictator. It's because he hasn't really adapted to the Great Wave. He hopes to continue governing as if Palace of Desires was a medieval fort. She has called an election at last. And this happens right at the start of the campaign. In whose interest would it be to not have elections? Other than Tiberius himself? No one comes to mind. Interesting. Tea set. As you would expect from one of the Grand Masters of the Guild, the last thing Miss Xiang did was make a cup of tea. We were really honoured to be with her to the very end. So the guy she was a big fish among the tea masters. Have a bit of respect. Miss Xiang was one of their most important figures. Sorry, no any link to the Collector's Guild? She was a major collector herself. Can you be a collector without belonging to the Collector's Guild? Of course, but only guild members enjoy special benefits. For example, only Tea Master members know where the best plants grow. Do you belong to any guilds, Jasmine? Rounders are forbidden from joining a guild. True, to avoid conflicts of interest. However, I was a member of the Tea Masters before becoming a rounder. That's why you know Miss Xiang so well. The founders of the Tea Masters Guild are Tilianin. Few humans like Miss Xiang are accepted into the guild. She was very special. Just attending one of her tea ceremonies was considered a great honour. I can see that. Now we just need to find out who else attended the party. Made tea before she died. That is totally going to be on my tombstone. Oh, the picture up there. Do that one. Ooh, hello. That is an interesting picture. Tiberius, leader of the Triple Star and governor of Palace of Desires. The first human dreamer that we met in Tilianin. Really? It was just before the great battle of the Scarlet City. The Scarlet City? I'm sure you've seen the huge red tower in the heart of the city, Inspector. That monument is the Palace of Desires from which the megapolis takes its name, right? It's used as a city hall, a fort, and the government's HQ and administrative offices. So the capital's control centre? It may be now, but it is much older in origins. Those are the remains of the Scarlet City. A long time before the Great Wave, Tiberius led the Kabul tribes on an unprecedented rebellion. We Tilianins joined his fight. The Scarlet City was tragically sacked as a result. Only the Palace of Desires remained standing, which he converted into his castle. Well, you Tilianins don't seem to get on that... Oh, excuse me. On that well with humans. I hardly see Tilianins in the God, so many words. Megapolis. Most of my sisters prefer to dream about forests and crystal clear waterfalls. Just a few of us Tilianins decided to stay and get to know humans better. I saw how the Palace of Desires turned from a monument into a city. And when I discovered jazz, I knew that I would stay here forever. So do you know Tiberius personally? I fought side by side with him. And he isn't as arrogant as they say? Arrogant? Perhaps. But you can trust him to defend the city. The victory of willpower. Alright, door. Being open and closed all the time is uncool. Those two divas should deal with their own issues and stop bothering the staff. So, there was movement between the Geisha suites and the adjoining room. A right curtain. A dark curtain has separated me from the fantasy world in which I used to move so freely. Creepy image. Chrysanthemum. He was a charming man, always made sure that I had fresh water. Mr. Jiang was lucky to have him as one of her admirers. He used to visit every night to look after my pals. Well, a nighttime visitor. We'll see if he was as charming as he's portrayed. Flowers and children always tell the truth, Inspector. Okay. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. A blue kimono off the dressing table. I watched flames glitter in the dark near the marble fireplace. All those objects will be lost in time, like voxel in the rain. Time to spin. That sounds familiar. It's like a strange spell. Mirror glass. What's this? Oh, hello! We can spin? Like a frame. Framing faces is my thing. I never forget a face, especially when they stand in front of me for 3 days in a row. Some are so conceited that they even look at themselves in mirror frames. Arrogant and repeat offenders by the looks of it. How could you not keep returning to admire the beauty of that chrysanthemum? Arrogant repeat offenders and sensitive. Okay. Okay. Well, yes, I shouldn't be telling you, but I've always been Miss Jiang's favourite sofa. She loved sitting here next to the fire on my soft cushions made from nightmare feathers. Well, it doesn't look like the most comfortable thing in the world. As my ancestors said, in the blackest clouds fall clean and fertile water. Okay. So, we switch. Hello. TV. Maybe someone should inform that Miss Jiang won't be performing tonight. Not us. This is classified as top secret for now. Music box. Oh, hi, Weasley. Aren't you a Candglass? How pretty. It reminds me of my grandma's music box. It's an old Tigliani tune that helps to have lucid dreams. One of the first tunes my sisters dreamed for Eloy de la Lave. Many applied them when learning how to use the method at the start of the Great Wave. So that's how the famous method works. Famous? I wish we'd never helped the professor to develop it. Luckily, the tea masters never stooped to using it. And how do they enter Oniria? Using Chai-Do, transcendental tea ceremony. I'm wondering why Miss Jiang had one. They are collector's items nowadays. Fireplace! So, the director and Miss Jiang didn't get on. Do you get it? Duh. She bawled her eyes out as she threw her ripped-up poems into the fire that Miss Jiang didn't like. Sure, I don't know if the verses were good, but they burnt well. That statement sure had attitude, right? Just like that, burning poetry director. Okay. Guy once told me that I am a primeval symbol. The guy really gave me a sermon. What with purification, sexual desire, well, he was rambling on and didn't come straight to the point. Now I can tell you something. If you get too close, neither rebirth nor host, you'll definitely be on fire. Fire! I always wondered what the fire in dreams is made of. Simply a symbol of destruction and change. High hopes for her. Her eyes sometimes shone when she brandished me to poke fire, especially after Miss Jiang corrected her poems. I'd always imagined myself as a lethal weapon for a crime of passion. They'll totally let me down. I know exactly what you mean. That's a shame. The real shame is that Miss Jiang was wasting her time with this type of dreamer. Okay. Say I am a cactus. That insignificant director sure had a funny face, with those black eyes, that crop bang, and that dumb hat on that mop of brown hair. Well, I don't know. I think she may even be cute. Oh. Look! If you knew time as well as I do, you would do everything you liked. You only have to whisper a hint to time, and goes round the clock in a twinkling. Time is a real character. That's for sure. I would like to know how weeks can go by here. Well, it's only been a minute in Wickland. I can't help you, Inspector. Time is always constant for Tilians. Shame that Santos isn't here to enlighten us with her scientific preaching. Hydrate. Thank you, Scruff. Ineligible? Illegible note. What is this paper? It reminds me of the old symbols the tea masters used to write. Oh, hello. Oh, gee Christ. I take a screenshot and then download it onto my phone and then write. Oh no, hang on, I can click on stuff. It'll let me put in letters. Okay, so T. There we go. Okay. That is A. That one is O. That one is B. I'm guessing today. Today. I. Today is the last day I shall see the dragon? No! Dragons. Crying? Over. Nope, that's not right. Over. Oniria. Code cracker. Today is the last day I shall see the dragons crying over Oniria. Okay. How horrible! Is it so bad? Oh, Inspector, you don't get it at all. It is like the haiku written by a Japanese noble before committing suicide. Ah, I can see that. Something confuses me, Jasmine. Miss Jiang has a Chinese name, but everything she does seems Japanese. I don't really know the true identity of Miss Jiang in Awakeland. Her real name was Iwazaki or maybe Nakamura, although she could have been Koyama too, according to the Rounders database. The only thing we can be sure of is that Miss Jiang is a stage name. And why would she use a Chinese name? I have often wondered that. She has been thinking about the meaning of her oniric existence for some time. It may be linked to her passion for tea, as the plant is originally from China. Maybe geisha comes from two Chinese phonemes, which mean art and person. Maybe she killed herself. I still don't understand what happened during the last rehearsal. Why did Miss Yang pretend that the sack that fell on us didn't injure her? I clearly heard her ankle crack under my folds. I thought she had kept the cut rope to report attempted murder. And I was wrong. So there was an attempt on Miss Jiang's life in the opera theatre. And somehow she managed to escape and reach here. I have to look into how to stop pain in dreams. Shame Santos isn't here to explain how it works. Sorry, Inspector, but I don't think there is anything to investigate. Dealing with extreme pain without complaint is such a Japanese trait. The guy detected me straight away. He was clearly used to evaluating oniric art at a glance. The guy went nuts. Sure, you don't see a vase dreamed by Nomamura Ninse every day. Do you get it? How can I forget Master Ninse, one of the most respected ceramists by the Tigliani? If that guy knew the value of this vase, it might be linked to the Collectors Guild. Everything fits. I think that we have just about enough to begin to understand what happened. Do you mean that the case is solved, Inspector? Not even close, but we can start to put forward a hypothesis based on what we have. Okay, we can try and solve the case when we are ready, right? Yes. We have to mark two hypotheses and decide which suspect is guilty of the death. What happens if we find other crimes? If they weren't involved in Miss Jiang's death, they aren't our concern. Understood, Inspector Torres. Okay. Persistence of a dream. I don't quite get what's in the center of that picture. It looks like a strange type of cube, like Palace of Desire's moon. I'm sorry, but I'm not authorized to speak to you about the circle, Inspector Torres. The circle? Like the Church of the Circle? I've always wondered where it is and what they do. It's easy to find out where it is when it comes to what they do. You will have to complete your rounder training to access that type of information. Interesting. Temptation of St. Anthony? I know all about temptation, and that guy was a shady character, I can tell you. I could clearly see the vortex of evil swirling around his pupils. I often tried to warn Miss Jiang, but she couldn't understand chaos. Her life was all order and discipline. The Desert and Temptations are an all-time classic. I can't think of any possible temptations in a desert. Rita and Yanin go there to lose weight, actually. There we go. That's definitely something dodgy. The floor. Inspector Torres, this picture hides a creepy aura. It does. It doesn't suggest anything to me, to be honest. It is very disturbing. It looks like a group of cubbies attacking a nun here and not. Really? How stereotypical? I can sense a hideous aura echoing in people that were here. What type of people? Someone who visited this room is really fond of Kabu. And I can assure you that it isn't the aura of a woman. Okay. It's called The Floor. 4706 5th. Arena note. Being paper money is so cool. Dreamers used to dismiss us at first. You went from being printed in the 3-star factories to dying a miserable death in a drawer. Now things are great though. We are always changing hands and it's non-stop travel for us. Using Arena as a currency is so human. What is Arena in the end? Something that everyone values. That's why it works. It's more than that. It's the stuff dreams are made of. This is what dreams are made of. Da 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 da. I made it. Sorry. Okay, so there's just that one bloody box. I don't get this box. It says to move the right stick and look for hidden buttons. And the top and bottom aren't things. I'm assuming we've got to, like, make things blue. Blue is good. But I don't understand. I just need to take a very quick break and get some more tea. Do we have pause? That'll do. As a pause, I'll be right back. And I just missed Scrap. Bye, Scrap. Okay. I mean, we've looked at everything. This is the last thing, this box. I feel like I'm missing something really obvious on it. Does anyone have any ideas? Otherwise, I might just leave it on stream. And try and solve the crime. And come back to it. Because I'm going to have to come back to the other case anyway, because I massively mucked it up. I just don't know what to do with this puzzle box. That is the question. I don't know. What's this all the hint I have? Move the right joystick to rotate the box. Click on suspicious locations to look for hidden buttons. Only look along the four sides. The top and bottom don't normally have buttons. I have a thing here which I can click on but doesn't do anything. I have a button there, a button I found under there, and a button there. These don't do anything. And the bottom is some weird pattern. I feel like there's probably something, because it says the top and bottom don't usually do anything. But I kind of feel like it's one of those ones where it should, like, rotate sides and stuff, but... Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on, it's moving round. There's a button there, okay. I mean, okay, that actually didn't really help, and now my music's gone off. Oh, hello. Now that works. Oh, hello. It did something. I don't know what I did there. I don't know what I did there, but it worked. So I'm going to go with Alkesh, thank you. You did it. Bravo. Ah. Well, yeah, but I was clicking all the things before, but I hadn't noticed that little tiny button. Well done, but you're too late. Miss Xiang's admirer got there before you. I will tell you what was hidden among my frames as a consolation prize. The heart of Orpheus. The heart of Orpheus? Okay, he's definitely guilty. I kind of want to listen to that again. There we go. The heart of Orpheus. The heart thing is symbolic, right? There isn't any blood in the box. The heart of Orpheus is a legendary jewel. It is thought to be a reddish arena crystal. Legend has it that it was used during the destruction of the Scarlet City. This is a serious business then, if the heart of Orpheus is so powerful. Inspector, that crystal is a danger to all Oniria. This case is becoming more and more interesting. We must include it in the report. Cool, okay. So hopefully it tells us we discovered everything this time, because, you know, I'm trying. Okay, so. Made tea before she died. Only wears the best accessories, I think. That's all I really have on that. Found the body and fled. Post crystal waiting. Innocent. Had planned something evil and chaotic. Stole the heart of Orpheus. Okay. Solved. Sure, let's try it. Later. I want to move on with the story anyway. I read your report, Inspector Torres. I appreciate how delicately you handled this case. However, your conclusions are not based on solid evidence. I understand. I don't know if I will be able to manage it without Santos. You don't seem like the type of investigator to give up so easily. That's easy to say. So there, it's just a question of tying up the loose ends. Sure, I just have to load up the room again, right? I'll solve it this time. It's the spirit. You're a detective, man's only choices. Okay. What? How am I missing? So many clues and testimonies. I'm missing. What am I missing that I'm not doing? Fine, I'm just unsolving everything. I'm just a crap detective. That same night. We'll do one more case. And considering this is fairly story-timey, we might just do this on Thursday. I don't know. Depends if people are enjoying it or not. The case of the weaving cyborg. A power outage? Just what you need to round off the night. I'm not in the mood. Probably more of the ongoing urban vandalism. Focus Torres, the dream must go on. So far, they've fried a cyborg in an eternal Scarf Guild warehouse. No surprise, really, given all the social tensions surrounding the elections. Hi, Oniria. Authorization for Inspector Torres. Founders Oniric Crimes Unit. Prepare case PD/BE/063 for virtual loading. Start Oniric Visor OR. Yeesh. How's it going, bud? Did you manage to load the cyborg scene? Dr. Zwingo. You're enjoying chilling with it. Fair enough. Hi, Oniria. Authorization for Dr. Zwingo. I'm on it. This gadget is having trouble loading the file. Normal. I only got back from the scene with the data less than 10 minutes ago. You don't look great, bud. Hi, Emma. Yeah, Jesse with the gifting. Your non is unmasked. I'm giving out all the emojis. I like the emojis. Yes, tell me about it. I'm busy as heck in Awakeland with my doctoral thesis. And now the power outage has made us dream extra hours. I keep crapping myself that I'm going to wake up because of the stress. Sure, it wasn't even 2 hours ago that I was pulling a stiff out of a canteen in Awakeland. What? STD game? I don't know what that... It's not a sexually transmitted disease, it's a point-and-click noir detective game called Oniria Crimes. See? We have 4 achievements and we have not solved anything! Because we are bad. Ah. Work going well. Good, good, good. I'm shattered. Pa, what a mess. It does not. Don't be silly, I'm. Most of the rounders here are trying to control the chaos on the streets. And what about Santos? Dodgson and Little are dealing with that. So we'll be working this case together. My knowledge will prove useful. I appreciate it, Doc. Connect the monitor. The internet reality is ready to go. We're good to go, bud. We can start the investigation whenever you want. Leaving Cyborg. Beep, beep, clank. Beep, beep, clank. Not sure how to take down that statement. She ain't talking, bud. Her brain short-circuited due to a lack of life support. Let's see, the victim is sat on a chair opposite what looks like a loom. Holy cow, it's a Penelope-type full-body cyborg. This isn't cyberpunk, it's noir! Noir. Penelope? Is that the model? Yeah, it's a Penelope 4 model if I'm not mistaken. The perfect weavers. Isn't every robot supposed to be perfect when it comes to manual operations? You got your wires crossed, bud. You're confusing a robot with a cyborg. Aren't these synonyms like sorcerer and wizard? Let's stick to the cyborg robot difference. We'll leave the magic for another time. Go on, Dot. Enlighten me. A robot is artificial intelligence. They exist in an area as creations. They aren't dreamers. A cyborg is a dreamer with an artificial body. Sometimes the entire body, including the brain. Now that I come to think of it, I think I've already been told this. So we are faced with a potential homicide. Totes. I don't know if I was dreaming or what, but there was a flash and then down I went. Look, Doc, this cable is burnt. I wonder where it leads to. You've struck gold if you're looking for a cable that feeds the cyber loom, my friend. It's the power cable. Sure, I just said that. I'm in bits. Suddenly my glass broke. The nail fell out and I fell to the floor. Reckon you could put me back together? What a mess. So many loose pieces. No problem. Rebuilding data carriers is my speciality. Oh, hello. Chromomancers, mercenaries, sculptors, ectomorphs. Pick Hishkobites, belts, collectors, arena engineers, eternal scarf, stair makers, fencer, magic fist, tea makers, flying notes, sorcerers, searchers, triple star. Okay. Go with the obvious. Triple star. Tea masters. Flying notes. Chromomancers is to do with time. Stair makers. Broken ladder. Mercenaries. Mercenaries? Oh, was there one about searchers? There we go. Column. Arena engineers. Place each badge into the name of its gold. Okay. Looks like a stick man. I kind of think that's maybe the eternal scarf. Is that an epee? It looks more like. Doesn't look like an epee. Is that a fist? I don't know. I think there's some missing. It's not right. I was really, really convinced about some of these. Obviously, like, stamp. I'm wondering whether this is actually bullets or whether it's a fence. I don't think that's right. Keymaker flying notes. Not sure that's right either. I don't know whether that's right. Well, that's right. Need more information, I think. The girl didn't know how to dress, but she had an interesting skill. She removed the threads reel from the boxes so quickly, as if she was a professional pickpocket. We wouldn't have realized what she was doing if we didn't have such a great view from up here. That's all we need, Oniria pickpockets. So many things you can dream of. Don't be so hasty. Using your own hands as weapons has its merits. They never jam. The thief. Triple trident. This photo is in bad shape. Tiberius is the one in the helmet. Don't know who the others are. Let's see. The one on the right is Marco Travelo, founder of the Eternal Scarf Guild. Some scarf he's wearing? It's sure they use it for decoration as the guild owns this workshop. Yeah, Marco may have left the guild, but they are very fond of him. What happened? He disappeared not long after founding it, and they are still looking for him. Rumor has it the guy in the middle took him out. Who's that? Arturo Asef, founder of the Collectors Guild. He abandoned his own guild, so he'd have to travel disappeared. That's crazy. 3 of the most illustrious pioneers and creators of the guild system, right? Totes Bud. These 3 founded the first Oniria guild, the Triple Trident. It didn't last long, though. They fell out right away. Why? Tiberius and Marcus didn't approve of Arturo being involved with the cavalry tribes, although Marcus himself had a Tiani lover. Tilianians aren't Gabu? No, but according to Tiberius and many others, everything non-human is dangerous in an area. I don't know who's more dangerous. Totes, the Triple Trident ended up disbanding and each one started a new guild. Tiberius is the only one who remains active. That'd be where the beef between the Triple Star and the Eternal Scarf comes from? Okay. So that's the scarf. There's no clue really in that. Hey, buddy, throw me a thread. That petty thief messed me right up. Reckon you could put me in the right order to show the original design woven by the cyborg? You any good at puzzles, Doc? Meh, handicrafts are not my thing at all. Okay, who knows what order this was in before being sabotaged. We'll obtain a vital statement if we can reconstruct it. Probably makes a pattern. I didn't want to switch those 2 around though. Ah, no. No, wait, actually. Okay, so we've got... Well, those could be fair, to be fair, be the other way around. The edge pieces make sense now. I wonder if those... No. Just wondering if there was a clue. Hmm. What do we reckon this shows? An actual scarf, maybe? What do people think? It's gotten to the point where it's run out of music. I'm taking too long, clearly. It's okay, you don't need to help. I'm really sort of musing out loud. But Dirty Night's good. I sort of want to try and solve this crime and then maybe head to bed, but I don't know. Not really sure what I'm supposed to be making. Obviously, I got the edge pieces possibly in the right position, but then, you know, is there a hint here too? No, it just says click to select and exchange 2 rows. You have to reconstruct the original design. So I'm just playing with the purple bits at this point. You see, that looks vaguely, something, unless it's upside down. Unless, hang on. These are the wrong way around? So it's either that way or the other way up. So we could try by switching everything and build it the other way around. No, something's not right. I missed one somewhere. I can only move up until these. So that makes purple lines. It's not perfect. Oh, apparently that was it. Spinner. Great, everything is much clearer now. That petty thief deliberately mixed me up so no one could complete me before the game. What a dirty trick. But this won't discourage the Eternal Scarf team. We'll beat those mean-spirited Triple Star. Ah, Technicaletic Passport game. Yeah, man, tomorrow's the final between Triple Star and the Eternal Scarf. So this is the genetic version of kidnapping the opposing team's mascot? Looks that way. The cyborg was weaving the Eternal Scarf's banner. The game is very symbolic. The Eternal Scarf is the second largest guild in Oniria. Winning the game could really swing voting intentions. Add some water for the sabotage, but of a homicide too. Okay. Which also means that this one... None of those is the Eternal Scarf then. Any idea what a Pictisho bait is? Or ectomorphs? I'm guessing they stole the Eternal Scarf pattern, because that didn't look like what I was building there. I might have to look up what Pictisha bait is. That is not a word. Fish cobait. Nope. Could be something to do with pottery. That's a skinny guy. An ectomorph is a skinny guy. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's not like I'm going to guess the crime right anyway, am I? Because I'm terrible at this. Alright. External PowerPoint. The guy with the glowing hand knew exactly what he was doing. Within 3 seconds, he worked out that the alarm would trigger, even if he so much laid a finger on a cable. So his hand glows and he knows about electricity, the perfect saboteur. Electricity expert. Server. Cyborg has spent hours glued to Oniria net since the demo started. The Graffiti Artists Guild brought the city to a standstill every day with their anti-robot sit-ins. Their crabby slogan was a trending topic in every forum. Ha. Obtaining a copy of Cyborg's search history would be great for my thesis. What's your doctoral thesis about? Oniric artificial intelligence. I might find something interesting if I link the datasets that she sequenced. Whatever you say. Listen, which guild do you think the server is referring to? The Arena Engineers Pad. They are a hot topic because of the robot thing. The one with the glowing fist sat on me and stuck the pen drive in me from behind. I didn't have time to even raise the firewall. Instant knockout. When I came around, the virus had almost infected the cyborg's life support program, but I managed to resist. Makes me think that they had a mole in the Eternal Scarf. Why'd you say that, Doc? Not even the best hackers have a program that can infect every system. And he even knew which server he had to attack too. So much blue cable is unusual. Something doesn't smell right. The end of the blue cable is burnt. I see blue cables everywhere. I know something important happened right here, but I can't remember. We memory dump cables are experts in connecting memories, but I was cut short by the power outage. Can you help me? It's a memory dump cable. They are used for making backup copies from the cyborg's brain to the server. I need one of those. But you'd have to plug a cyber brain inside of you first. Ugh. Steve parked her van on the sidewalk in front not long after the power outage. We hadn't even spun 10 times on the emergency power when she left. It happened so quickly. She probably had it all planned out to come here and make good use of the power outage. Totes. Why would she park the van right in front otherwise? Do robots feel anything? What a load of crap. The inherent existence of inorganic life is an attack on the very existence of dream, and we ain't backing down. We, the denial graffitiists, we will always support the arena engineers. Who knows what this graffiti says? What a load of nonsense. Scientists have been debating the existence of native robot life in an area for years. Do you mean robot dreamers? No, I'm referring to Kabu, robotic nightmares, if you like. I don't see why that would be weird. There are all kinds of Kabu. They'd have different rights, though, if they existed as inert natives rather than as dreams. I understand the debate now. The Arena Engineers Guild, Arena's major manufacturers, maintain that robots are not Kabu, so they don't have any rights. They include it in their electoral manifesto. They've been heavily criticized by pro-robot rights associations. The Kabu Foundation has blacklisted them too, but they don't give it a crap. Totes, they've gone from being one of the Triple Star's toughest opponents to almost becoming a nuisance during public debate. Oniric politics never cease to amaze me. Okay, blue spray can. The kid's right hand pressed me so much that I thought I would run out before I finished my job, but there was enough blue blood in my veins to finish it. The dance was exhausting. He had to remove his hood to dry the sweat when we finished. Sure is leaving a spray can, but naked? No comment. I sprayed my contents from the kid's left hand while the blue one did its thing. We were creating something of real beauty. I could see the master's glasses glint while we danced in the dark. The kid? A famous Oniric graffiti artist who never signs his work. Am I the only one that doesn't see the sense in what you just said? It was terrible. The best thread in Oniria ripped from our shelves. That thief had 3 golden stars embroidered on her jacket. Why would she want our half-used spools? Maybe the threads that remained out of her clutches no more. How cool. I want a leather jacket with an embroidered rounders logo on it too. With all the bling. There's no need to go that far. Let's see. Thread remains. We are all that's left of the best threads woven in the eternal scarves factories. Looks like some layers of thread are missing here. I saw him clearly when he passed by, but it wasn't me that threw light on the issue for once. He could have been any saboteur. I was surprised by how tall he was. His head reached my tube. It's the first time a neon light has given me such detailed description of a suspect. Nice. That hooded dude wasn't going to leave before looking at his graffiti from the very top, so I had to support the weight of his obsession for a good while. The worst thing for a step is having both feet on it. What a pain in the butt. You shouldn't complain about doing your job, 7th step. He was one of those modern types that spends a fortune on tacky sneakers. Of course he was on another level, sneakers the colour of his graffiti art. A vandal that cares about his appearance down to the last detail. Like a sir. You can believe my grains, right? My Oniric steel was forged in the flames of the dark castle beyond the land of the scorched forests where the shadows lie. The Dark Castle? I haven't heard that before. One of the nightmare places close to the Palace of Desires. You don't want to go there, bud. Stairmaker's Guild owns a lot to the great Oniria, not Gaudi. I have the honour of being one of the steps that he dreamed while he designed El Capriccio. Wow, the stair was created by a famous architect. Maison de Rêve wouldn't be the same without the Stairmaker's Guild designers. I can assure you that not everyone dreams of finish like mine. One proud step. You bet. Click on me, don't worry. I'm the toughest step in the stairs. The Stairmaster Guild proved their strongest joint when they made me. I find it hard to believe that one of the best guilds in an area only makes stairs. Ha! Nah, bud. The Stairmakers do much more than that. Their founder was one of the Oniria pioneers. He built stairs to connect the spheres of dreams that enabled Tiberius and his buddies to travel through the different Oniric realities to end up reaching Palace of Desires. Well, the Scarlet City as it was known back then. I see. Tiberius is always on the case. You will probably need a stairmaker if you need to travel to unexplored regions. They also make handmade stairs, of course. That petty thief constantly chewed gum while looking at us threateningly. We thought she would clean this out like the others and we were fearing the worst. She couldn't carry on any more thread in her pockets, so we were spared. Do they not know there's like a killer virus on the loose? This is just ridiculous. No work from home. What the hell? Also, that's a lot of days and hours. I'm so sorry, bud. I would give 500 arenas for a piece of melon gum. Ugh, yeah. You'd have to pay me to chew it? I think that we have just about enough to begin and understand what happened, though. Seeing that you solved the case for us? Not at all, but we can start to put forward a hypothesis based on what we have. Okay, we can try and solve the case once it's clear-cut, right? That's right, Doc. We have to mark 2 hypotheses and there, remember, we're looking for someone that caused the cyborg to collapse. Codes. Other crimes are not part of our remit. Okay. After the power out, manipulated the loom. Innocent. Vandal. Peaceful. Objects. Perfection. Electricity tried to hack. He's probably guilty. We don't have everything we need though. And we're probably going to have missed something anyway because we are bad at this. The Eternal Scarf is the smartest in Oniria. They have my full support in their crusade against the Triple Star. Those people don't understand tactile dignity. How can they prefer a synthetic fibre to craft embroidery? No taste at all. Even guild objects don't get along. Amazing. The rivalry between the Triple Star and Eternal Scarf is rife throughout the city. Okay, so I think that maybe that's the stairs. So what has the ladder? And what's the freaking tissue bait? Hi, Valbo. Except, I don't know, stair makers would have a ladder? I don't think stair makers would have a ladder. Alright. I need a very brief break. I'll be right back. Well, chrono is time. I mean, mercenary makes sense that it's a sword, sculpt as a column, ectomorph as a skinny body type. No idea what that is. Picked as a type of little, I don't know, collectors. That sort of looks like a house. The scarf one is missing because that looked like a scarf being worn. Would make sense to be a ladder. Those are stairs. Fence. Sort of looks like a fist. Obviously, tea maker, note. Searcher, star. Don't know. I really don't know. So guessing at this point. When it's right, it'll be right, but it's a case of match it. The Steam Winter Sale began. All of the things on my wish list are on sale. I might buy some stuff. I've got a wireless thing for my Xbox controller for my PC because the wired connection is dodgy, so I'm hoping to be able to do some PC games. Streaming some more PC games. Get another battery pack thing as well. I mean, that, to be fair, that looks more like an engineer thing. It looks more like a spanner, you see. What is this meant to be? I don't know. Right, I think we all agree she's a small-time crook. She looks a bit like Fujiko Mine in the Castle of Cagliostro. She really should learn how to dress properly before thinking she's a big-time crook. Can't believe her clothes, that ripped sleeve and that shaved and dyed hair. Who's that, Fumiko? Bud, it's time for me to lend you my Lupin 3 collection. I got a spare one. Okay. It was fun and aggression officer. There were 3 of them. They came during the power outage, one after another. 6 times I had to enroll and roll against my will, and without power I thought they were going to break all the lathes. Oh, well, so 3 suspects then. I never would have guessed. She was a typical small-time thief that enjoyed making mischief, so when she stopped messing up the loom, she sat on me for a while, a minute or so, blowing bubbles while she cracked up about the major mess she'd caused. Oh, sure, just the type you find on campus in my university in a wakeland. So depressing how unoriginal people are when they dream. You're one of a select few, dog. Ooh, lost badge. I'm a poor badge that ended up separating my friends. I want to be in the frame with the others. Calm down, we take you to your buddies. It's all pink wire, briefly. Cable. My triple Oniric stands provide the fastest Oniria net connection to passive desires. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but that poor cyborg would have burned out much earlier without me. It's the network cable. It could use it to browse Oniria net while it worked. Okay, so does that mean we got the extra thing? Yes, hello, there's the scarf one. Maybe that's why it wouldn't work. No problem. Rebuilding data carriers is my specialty. Question mark here. Well, that's obviously the scarf. That still doesn't help me. Because that's the design we reconstructed. Sorceress. I wonder if there's a pattern or whether I'm just supposed to know what it all means. But I think that's a fence. That was why I had it there. Because I was taking it quite literally that it were fences, as in they make fences. But I mean, it could be, but then, what goes under mercenaries? I mean, yeah, fair enough. Then what goes under engineers? Because I thought it could be a spanner or it could be a magic wand. At this point, I don't really know. Just, No, I know Valbo. Yeah. I mean, that was where I had it first, and then because I thought this one might be bullets. I mean, yes, that could be a magic wand. I thought it was a spanner, but I don't know because, I mean, it could be something like that is, engineers. I don't know what half these things are, so it really doesn't help. It's like I know that's time, and that's T, and then notes. That's a search icon. That's the triple star. That's definitely the scarf one, but I'm not so certain about the others. They're obviously not right. The only clue is place each bad under the name of its guild, and we haven't seen enough of things. So I'm willing to try anything. If anyone has some suggestions about what they could be to help us figure it out, then let me know. Because I mean, this could be a circuit board. No, I mean, this is all I've got. The only one I know that's definitely right is the Eternal Scarf, because I just made it. Okay, switch ectomorphs. That one, okay. Is that because that looks like a skinny guy? What's a pictishibate? I mean, all the information we've had, yes, so far is what I've been reading out, and nothing was mentioned about, you know, these that I could figure it out. Switch cobalts. Engineers. Yeah, I can put them back. If you think it works better the other way around. Yeah. Don't know. Are we sure about sorcerers, collectors, ectomorphs then? The one with the mercs could be cobalts. Did I try? I don't know. I mean, it looks more like bullets. I really don't know at this point. My batteries are going to die at some point. Yeah, I need to change them out. Look like crayons. So why does it make it here? Because you think they're artists? I mean, this word literally doesn't exist. Pictish cobates. Yeah, honestly don't know. I really don't know. Your guess is as good as mine at this point. You know, I mean, it could be that. That's okay. Doesn't help. It's what Callie was doing. She would just follow the cursor around the screen. I'll keep the cursor still. Oh. And I'm sure about searches. Well, only just because it looks like the Google Map icon. That's really where I was going with that. I mean, it's not like I'm going to actually solve this one, and I'll still, despite having clicked on everything, magically miss 10 or so clues. This game is harder than I thought it would be. I mean, I'm 100% certain on Eternal Scarf, 99% on Triple Star, Flying Notes, Tea Masters, fairly certain on Chronomancers. And after that, you know, I mean, fencers, stair makers, sculptors could be okay. Magic Fist. Yeah, Pictitious has got his tribe, but that doesn't really help. I mean, this does look like a skinny guy, which is what ectomorph is, a body type. And sculptors column, but then they're not engineers. I think it's an eye. Bait, as in like fish bait. I'm gonna have a look. It's an L. You were right. Okay. So could be blue. Cobalt is a blue. Oh dear. Hip replacement, really? At this point, I am guessing, and my computer is going to sleep. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Originally, that I did actually have that one on Arena Engineers. Then, oh, apparently we're experts. Well, apparently me moving around the other ones was good as well. I have no idea what the actual answer was, but hey, always fun. Thanks everyone. And thanks for fixing me. A strange light approached after the power outage, and suddenly, bang! It hit me straight on. At least everything was already in order. Marvel at my map badge collection of the most important guilds in Oniria. I have an idea about the source of that strange light. Or ain't that cute? All the guilds' banners here in miniature. Just what I needed to see, the complete Oniric political picture. Saboteur tried to destroy the guild frame. Okay. Okay, but there's still going to be clues in here that I haven't found. Let me look at it. No. Okay, well, I just have to go back to the video. I wanted to, like, transcribe it or something. So... Let me look at that one. Yeah. You'll have to go back and rewind the VOD if you want to find out which was which. I think the Pictish one was the one with the lots of blue on it. Yeah, light blue duck with squares. I'm trying to see if there's anything I've missed or how I can miss so many things. Oh, that cyborg would have discovered what real work is without me. How was she going to synchronize with the loom without moving a screw? Lyric cyborgs are becoming lazier by the minute. Yeah. I will let you know, Valbo. This cable synchronized the cyborg with the loom. That meant she didn't need to move to weave. Technology at the worker's service? Okay. Glows white when it's something we've not discovered, but running out of places that could have clues. You know, it's like in the other one, we checked all of the places, yet we somehow missed like 10 clues and like at least 6 conversations. I don't know how. You know, I'm being very careful. Whoa. Paul, what are you doing? You gifting subs again. Oh. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas indeed, Valbo. Tack for Gavibonementet? Is that what emoji is? Cool. Oh, gifts up. Of course, yes. Yes, of course. I was looking at the wrong line. I'll cash with the knowledge. Yes. That was a terrible pronunciation though. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm missing so many things. I mean, I'm trying really, really hard to click on everything. Gave means gift. Aha. So, abonnement. Yeah, of course. Well, I feel like I've clicked on everything. I do feel like I've clicked on anything. Is there anyone? Can anyone spot anything that? Early gift from Reese's mum. Anything that I keep on going over and I've not clicked on or can think. I'm not sure how I'm missing so much, but I mean I don't have a picture of the vandal either. I got the tack parts. Oh, hang on. There's like another perspective. I didn't see that. Right. Piles of boxes. There we go. We thought he'd fallen over us because of the power outage at first. Then we saw he had some kind of light in one of his clenched fists. The guy was kicking everything in front of him. Was a damn saboteur. Typical of the magic fist. They're only happy when they're causing problems. So, the fist thing is literal? Yeah, the guild's members learn to send all the arena in their body to one hand. Gives them a level of incandescence they can use in different ways. Are they dangerous? Don't get me wrong, most are peaceful. But some of the more radical ones can destroy you with one punch. Interesting. Yellow spray can. Can you imagine graffiti? Public graffiti without a slogan. Since the advent of the Roman Empire and beyond, with a weapon for the oppressed, the highest form of expression of critical art, completely different to those sloppy tagging artists. Some people called any old crap urban art. Each can to their own, yeah. Graffiti is the most powerful weapon. I like that. Okay. We've got a few more things, but some other boxes and stuff, but not anything particularly helpful. We still don't have a picture of the dude. Which means we've still probably missed something. Yeah. I still don't fully understand the case. It's like there are still some loose threads. I reckon I know where you're coming from. I've been sensing synaptic links for a while. Oh no, more jargon. The arena substance that forms the objects in the scene is interwoven. A bit like a hidden link between objects. Totes. Santos is an expert on that. Was, should I say. I'll connect the synaptic layer to the Oniria. The downside is that we'll have to do a manual search. Just tell me what I have to do and I'll take care of it. Give me a second. There, you can press B button on 2 objects to check their synaptic links. Okay, that looks easy. However, please remember that you can only check synaptic links for objects we already talked to. Okay. It's clear that the loom thread was stolen to stop the cyborg from finishing the banner on time for the game. Okay, so this synaptic thing, should we have gotten them before? What a look good. At least I don't have to draw his face. Oh, hello, we got a picture of the vandal. Doesn't look like there are any synaptic. Okay. I think we've got stuff selected that we don't want to be selected, and I don't know how to unselect it now. I think I broke it. Damn it. I think I broke it. God, I'm getting half a conversation from loads of things here. I think we should probably just end the case and just say, oh, no conclusions, hang on. May not do stuff. Innocent. Arrived right after immature and presumptive. Guilty. Tried to hack the server. How to control his aggression, maybe. Innocent. Graffiti. Powerful weapon. Peaceful. There we go. Let's just solve it. We know we've missed stuff. But I think I broke the synaptic link thing. So we'll just finish for the day. This case has too many connections that elude me. Good up, Doc. Magic Fist is that contentious guild, right? Oh god, did I break the game? I think I broke the game. Oh dear. Great. I don't even know what... I have literally broken the game. Wonderful. Yeah. Let's see what happens if I hit continue. Oh god. So just gone back to the beginning. I think it's just gone back to the beginning. Right, okay. Somehow. Rules are stressful. I don't know how I ended up here. Everything is spinning. Official collector's girl is stressful. That lady is taking occupational hazard prevention seriously. Yeah, because this one it said I'd missed some conversations. It's like, I don't know how. We can try and do the conclusion again, at least. I'm not really sure how I managed to break this quite so spectacularly. There's something at the back there. Ah, well done, detective. I'm the memory of the strange object that lived here. Oh, hello. Found the trail. I was buried for 31 years at Almagodo, waiting for my chance until Jacob found me. We're happy in playing together. Curse the day that thieving pirate separated us. That story about the Atari in the desert sounds familiar. Why? It was the end of a legend, an early bombshell for all retro video game collectors. It's a pity we can't know if it was an original. Each copy had an individual certificate. Okay, I just hope we don't wake up on Mars or something, surrounded by millions of little squashy guys. It's totally the Atari Toy Story alien thing. Yeah. Okay, so we found some new stuff, but I'm fairly certain that he died by his thing, his pet. We solved everything else in here. I'm not sure why it's reset us quite so badly, but we found 2 missing objects that we hadn't had a conversation about. Ooh, and a mouse. Thanks for clicking. You are the lucky winner of a clue. The last thing that girl did with me was try and hack Jacob's computer. And on several occasions. Suspicious, right? I don't quite get it. The girl tried to access confidential information from Jacob's computer. That's pretty much what a jealous and controlling girlfriend would do. Even though she could have just read his diary. Yet with the Times Inspector, analog stuff is from the past. Okay. But yes, I appear to have broken the game quite spectacularly. But while we're doing that, we'll just replay this thing and see if we can at least solve it and then get an achievement for solving it, because I'm fairly certain I should get an achievement for solving it. I want to know what that hole is. But yeah, so far we found a mouse, a stress ball, and a memory of a video game, so, you know, it was worth coming back. Even if we didn't do it intentionally. I have no idea why everything is slightly broken. But hey. Okay, we'll try and solve it this time. Yeah, maybe the game is buggy. I don't know. If it is, then we probably don't want to do any more on stream. Bite. What's with a bite? What do you mean? Well, the IntelliDoggy had to have a motive to kill. That's the only way her victims would have lethal nightmares. So she had to develop killer instincts. That's the most likely hypothesis, Inspector. It was exactly those desires that transformed the obedient Leica into a creature full of hate and vengeance towards her master. Poor animal, where could she have gone? Call the Kabu Confinement Department and ask them to help you find her. You not coming? No, I got something I have to do. One of the suspects fired a weapon in someone's home. I can't just let shots be fired as if this was a video game about gangsters. Okay, so... Oh, I still missed one! But I solved it! I didn't get the right hypotheses, and I missed a clue. And a testimony. But I solved case 1. Okay. Yeah, I am really not quite sure what happened to the game and why it didn't save. I wonder if it'll have all my investigations already done in here. Yeah. So this one, I've missed like 10 things. We still didn't get it. Ah, lost earring. There we go. Ah, I'll be straight with you. I'm only here because the opera theatre director was also here. Inspector, we found the murderer. I'd like that to be true, but that is just circumstantial evidence. Just an earring. He did something. He stole the thing, but maybe he didn't kill her. So it's remembering my case progress, but it sort of started me back at the beginning, which is really weird. Ooh, hello, Book of Haikus. Miss Zhang was particularly fond of haikus. I loved it when she helped me recite some of my favorites. Always read twice, as is the tradition. The cuckoo calls, the bamboo forest, moonlit filters through. So that's a haiku. Very on Eric. Loves haikus. Hi, Tarragon. Sofa seat. Those delicate afternoons of reading while Miss Zhang gave poetry lessons to the director. The poor girl couldn't stand any criticism. One day, she almost broke the table when she kicked it out of frustration. This is a good psychological portrait of the suspect. What a classy way to describe a lunatic, Inspector. Passionate and violent girl. She might be the guilty one. We are finding stuff, so, you know. I've had a horrible night. Felt as if I was lying on pebbles and my precious cowboy feathers are all black and blue. Only a true seat with real cowboy feathers. Could feel annoyed by some arena crystals inside its delicate cover. That is a different story, Inspector. What is that? There's something glowing there, but it's not like I can zoom in. Okay, so we got a few more things. And the other bit was just mainly broken by the whole fact that it wouldn't let... Oh, arena coins. Ah, crap. How did I get that? Highlighted as arena coins. There we go, arena coins. Most objects around us are dreamed by people, not created in dreams. There's a subtle difference, you know. We've been created in an area from arena generated by expert neurots. We don't just appear out of nowhere. That's why ending up down the back of the sofa is so unfair. Wow, it looks like I still don't really get the Oniria thing. Everything is made of an arena in an area in one form or another. Like they were Oniric atoms. That's right. Neurots generate arena as soon as we are born, too. We can mold part of our arena to create Oniric objects like these coins. However, no one can generate an unlimited arena. If you run out, it's over. But there are things in an area that Oniria didn't create on purpose, right? They are made from arena, although they appear in an area as a result of collective dreams. Now I get why these coins are so valuable. They're a work of craftsmanship. Okay. Arena coins. Well, at least we don't have to solve the puzzle things again. How did she die? It was a... Her throat was slit. So we think it was probably the director then. Well, we'll try. As I got more stuff, but, you know. Oh, we didn't conclude. Ah, mouse is slow. Passionate. Guilty. Won't be able to return to its crime scene, except when the game glitches. read your report, Inspector Torres. I appreciate how delicately you handled this case. Conclusions are not based on solid evidence. Okay, so I still didn't get it right. I still missed 3 bunches of things, and maybe she just killed herself. It says manually, but I'm just selecting everything. And it's not letting me do stuff, so I really think it is broken. And I don't know how to get it to solve this. Let me try again to conclude the case. I think other people have gotten past this, so... Oh, crap, I don't know the conclusions. After... manipulates the loom. Attack server, doesn't know. Probably guilty. Peaceful, graffiti, innocent. Will it let me solve this? Or is it going to get stuck again? And then we'll end. Actions. Try again. Tuition is right this time. Oh! Let me finish it. Good. Okay, so we missed 2 testimonies, 2 clues. And unsolved. But it let me finish, so it sort of unbroke-ish. So, we're going to stop here. And just exit. So thank you very much for watching. I was very bad at that, but it was a good game. Good game, just I'm not very good at drawing conclusions apparently. My brain is just not with it tonight. But that was fun. I really enjoyed that. Oniria Crimes. Because it's been a bit glitchy, I may just do the rest off stream. And I will pick a storytime game for Thursday. So we'll have storytime with Joe. And then we'll see what we'll do over the Christmas break, because I'll probably do some more streams. Possibly do some more streams. Yeah, it's a good game, Oniria Crimes. Thank you very much to Ideal Xbox for the code. Really enjoyed that. Yeah. Shame it's a little glitchy. Not quite sure what I was doing wrong, whether I was just missing a key to deselect. So yeah, not quite sure what's going on with that one. But it's a good game anyway. Cool. Alright, well thank you everyone for watching. Really appreciate you keeping me company. Thanks again to Jesse and Paul for the gift sub. It's really sweet of you to support me. And to everyone else, thank you so much for watching. Yes, I'm gonna get some more tea. I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on Thursday. Good night.